What are you releasing that if you were to pay attention to would free you to get to that next level? Welcome, everyone, to the MindShift Show. Today, we're talking about being present and the gifts of being present and what it looks like for each of us. I recently had an opportunity to see this for myself over and over again. And I remember speaking with my coach and saying, hey, there's a million things that I've got to do. And I'm already given the presentation. I haven't even been on the airplane. I haven't made the commute. I was completely stressed out. And he asked me a question that woke me up. He said, am I really being present to the life experience? What are the things that need to happen in order for me to even be at the presentation, given the presentation? Although I'm stressed out about it in that moment, what does it look like to fully be immersed in that moment? I hadn't even gotten physically out of bed. I was taking my call from the bed, and I still had hours before I needed to be at this presentation. As a matter of fact, I needed to get ready. I needed to have breakfast. I needed to take a shower. I needed to finish packing up. I needed to make it to the airport. Yet, I was completely stressed out before I even made it to the airport about what it looked like, how to be present during that presentation, how to woo them so that we can continue working together. And I realized, I'm like, wow, there's a million things that I need to do. And the moment I said need, my mentor said, Rocío, you don't need to do anything. How about the fact that you will do something that's going to take you to that next level? You will take a shower. You will have breakfast. You will finish packing. You will make it to the airport, and you will be ready to present when the time comes. And that brought me back into the present moment to realize, wow, there's a million things that need to happen. And yet I'm stressed out about a presentation. I'm not even at the location of the presentation. I'm not there yet physically. And I learned to step back and say, okay, what are all those things that are important to make happen for myself before I even make it there? So it's something for each and every one of us to think about. What is it? And you already know for yourself, what is it that you get excited about or maybe sidetracked or hijacked with when you're not present? What are you thinking about? Is it about the future success? Is it about something that you're uncertain? What is it for yourself? I know that for me, I've gotten really, really worked up over something, but really what I understood in my processes that I didn't want to deal with the present situations, and it had nothing to do with the presentation. As long as I kept my focus on the presentation, it seemed that it was about that, when in reality, it was memories that had come up that I was now ready to deal with subconsciously. I now had the tools and the resources, yet because I was focused on something completely different, it didn't give me the opportunity to focus on that one thing, which is being present, being understanding of what's actually going on, what's actually showing up. It has nothing to do with sometimes it's the work at hand or the presentation or the party, the commitment, the whatever. It has something to do with us internally, that it's important for us to take a moment, breathe, relax, understand, where am I coming from? Where is this coming? What is this bringing up? What am I attempting to avoid or not deal with? And please remember, we've had other videos where we talk about when we're ready to deal with something and we have the capacity and the tools and the resources, things may come up. And that's what's important. Everything that releases us takes us to the next level. What are you releasing that if you were to pay attention to would free you to get to that next level? There's many, many questions that we can ask ourselves. It's that simple question over and over again to figure out what is at the core of what I'm feeling? What is it that my body or my mind or my emotions are attempting to tell me right now? What am I running away from? That's what I discovered. We have a tendency, I had a tendency of running away when things come up. And I'm like, wow, Rocio, if you were to start dealing with each of those things, then life would be different. Until the next time, I invite you to take 5 minutes, do 3 things to take action. Is one of them to watch the video over again? You know exactly what it is that's important for you to do in order for you to achieve greater success. What if the very next thing, maybe it's making that phone call that you've been avoiding or having that conversation. For me, it's been a lot of conversations about using my voice and being vocal about what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, what I'm doing that has made a huge difference. Until the next time, we look forward to seeing you soon.